Okay, so this story comes to us by Kurt Chivas, Alexander Smith, and Eric Ortiz at NBC News. And so here we go again, another Tamir Rice. So police in Columbus, Ohio were investigating how a 13-year-old boy wanted for questioning Wednesday night in an armed robbery ended up fatally shot by an officer. The child, later identified by Columbus police as Tyre King, had pulled a gun from his waistband when officers attempted to take him and another male into custody. The Columbus Division of Police said in a statement, as the encounter unfolded, an officer shot King multiple times. The weapon recovered from the scene was determined to be a BB gun with an attached laser sight, Columbus Police Chief Kim Jacobs said at a news conference Thursday morning. She showed a replica image of that BB gun. Our officers carry a gun that looks practically identical to this weapon, said Jacobs, adding, it turns out to be a firearm, but as you can see, it looks like a firearm that can kill you. Police were first called to a report of a group of people, including one armed with a gun, demanding money at 7:42 p.m. This man just had a gun on this white dude on the street, a caller told a 911 dispatcher, according to audio released by police. The caller said the armed robber was a black boy in a hoodie, and the guys just took off running, according to the radio. A person on the call, identified as the victim of the robbery, said the alleged holdup was over $10. He said he was unhurt. He said the gun looked like a Ruger 1911 style handgun, according to the audio. Officers arriving at the scene saw three people matching the suspect's descriptions around a block away. However, when they attempted to speak with them, two of the males ran away, police said in a statement. Officers followed the males to the alley and attempted to take them into custody when one suspect pulled a gun from his waistband, police added. One officer shot and struck the suspect multiple times. In the 911 audio, a caller tells dispatch, there they are right there, running back through the alley. There, oh, he's shooting them. Oh my God, they're shooting. King was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead at 8:22 p.m. No one else was injured. The other male suspect was interviewed and later released pending further inquiries. Area resident Chris Nader told the Columbus Dispatch he heard a gate in his backyard get knocked down and then saw police chasing two young men in an alley outside of his home. Wow. The officer who fired the shot was later identified as Brian Mason, a 9-year veteran of the force who just recently transferred to the zone where the incident happened. He was being placed on paid administrative leave for about a week, said Columbus Police Sergeant Rich Weiner. Mason was previously involved in the fatal shooting of an armed man in 2012, reported the dispatch. Police determined he acted within policy. The family of the boy said in a statement that they want an independent investigation into the shooting. The Columbus Police Department has a history of investigating itself following these officer-involved shootings, and we believe that these investigations are inherently biased, Attorney Chanda L. Brown said. The best thing that the city of Columbus could do to ease the minds and fears of its citizens is to step aside and let an independent party investigate the matter. So we have this, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther called for calm while the investigation continues, but he said the shooting raises concerns about access to weapons, including BB guns made to look like actual firearms. We as a community need to come to grips with the fact that with such easy access to guns, whether they're firearms or replicas, there's something wrong with this country, Ginther said, and it's bringing this epidemic to our city streets. Now, to be fair, if you know this kid pulled a gun. The cop doesn't know. He doesn't know it's a BB gun. He doesn't know it's real. I get that. And so we have to be very specific when talking with black children about pulling anything, because I believe they would have shot if the kid was reaching for a wallet. They probably would have shot, or reaching for his ID. I mean, so we have to be cognizant in telling our kids, but definitely reaching for a gun. I'm gonna step back from this one, so to speak. I don't agree with anybody dying. I think that the police need to use more wit and need to not be so trigger happy. But on the flip side, because there's always a flip side, there's always a heads and tails. On the flip side, you know, they don't know if this is a real gun or not. And there are BB guns that look like real guns. And so with that, I mean, if you'd like to hear more news, updates, information, please subscribe to @yourblackworld.net. My name is Yurima Karama at Your Black World News.